So here we are. Happy second birthday to Madori Creative. So you might be wondering where I am right now. I am actually in Dublin, Ireland, visiting my sister. I am currently on a 3-week business trip, and this is actually my rest point of the trip. And then tomorrow I'll have to jump on an early morning flight to go on to my next destination. So I thought it'd be a good time to just sit down or stand up and shoot this video. So last year, while I was on a business trip in Brazil, I decided to sit down and create a video where I talk about my first year as a foreigner in China creating a creative company startup. And after posting it, it went really well. It performed very well on social media. A lot of people enjoyed seeing it both inside and outside of China. So I decided to do this every year, and hopefully we can make it an annual thing. So last year's video was mainly about how I was just surprised that our company survived, like a lot of startups are, but this year is a little bit different, obviously being the second year. We've grown a lot, we've learned a lot, and we've done a lot of things that we just never thought we would. We worked with a lot of amazing brands that we are really proud of the work. Some of the work is my favorite work that I've done in my career. We did one of our biggest projects ever earlier this year in Dubai with a major media company, a Chinese brand, and one of the biggest influencers in the world, Jordi Qualitic, who I've become friends with. We've also grown as a team from just, I believe, 3 people last year to 9 people now, which is crazy. I never thought that would ever happen within 5 years, let alone 2 years. And me personally, I got to do some pretty amazing things this year. I got to travel the world. I got to meet a lot of new people, make a lot of new friends. But if I have to pick one highlight of the year, it would definitely be going to Wetzlar, Germany for the 100-year anniversary of Leica, where I got to hang out with Alan Schaller, my friend, and meet some amazing photographers like Bill Penman, and finally meet Yingshi Tim in person, where we finally got to collab for the first time, which was amazing. Another really cool thing that happened this year was our original content started to really take off. We started posting The Alchemist at the end of last year. That video did well, the second video did well, and then the third video just blew up and went viral. I never thought that so many people would really fall in love with not just the content that we were doing, but the ideas and philosophy behind it. And now I have over 100,000 followers, which I never thought I would have. And there's a genuine interest in what we're doing, but also just what Madori is all about, which I think is really great. And that's exactly why we wanted to do this kind of content. Oh yeah, and by the way, I just realized I did not introduce what our company does. I don't know if a lot of people know what we do, but if you don't know, we are a Chuhai creative company helping Chinese brands go international with local, high quality, and just really fun and creative content. If I had to pick one of the craziest things that happened this year, it would be earlier this year when I was on social media and I got a message out of the blue, and it was someone saying they're from China Daily, and they said that they wanted to write an article about Madori Creative. And I was like, wow, okay. I did an interview, I called them up, and then a few weeks later they sent me a newspaper from China Daily with my face in it, our company name in it, and that was just something completely unexpected. I think it was probably the first time I've ever been in a newspaper, and I never thought that Madori Creative would be getting so much attention just in the first 2 years. And then a few weeks later, something else happened. Producer from China Daily messaged me. They said they saw the article, they loved what we were doing at Madori Creative, and wanted to create a documentary about it. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So a production team came down to Shenzhen. Dora, Carrie, Field all came down to Shenzhen for a few days to shoot this documentary with China Daily. And the final result was a really cool documentary. They showed off what we were doing at Madori Creative. They came with us on one of our client visits, but they even showed off a little bit about my backstory, 10 years in China, and even showed a little bit of The Alchemist. So for any of The Alchemist fans out there, you can check out the documentary. I think it's pretty cool to see The Alchemist in China Daily. So the reason why I do these videos is not to just show off what we're doing. It's also just to take time to sit down and reflect on the path that we've taken to here, the highs and the lows, and our hopes and dreams and expectations for the future. I think for the entire history of Madori Creative so far, I've always been amazed by the growth that we've had, the success that we've had, and just how lucky and how blessed I am to finally do what I love, find what I love, and be able to share what I love with the world. And this year, it's not about just seeing that getting bigger, it's not just seeing the company getting bigger, it's also talking to people on an everyday basis and seeing what we do, appreciating what we do, and really hearing amazing stories about how, whether it's The Alchemist, whether it's my content, or even some of the commercial content that we're doing, how it's really making people think differently about the world. And I think for me as a creator, for me as someone that came to China 10 years ago to do something like this, it really is moving and really is touching for me. And I feel like I don't get enough opportunities to share with everyone out there that this isn't just about me, this isn't just me, this isn't my company. It's a whole team of people that are working really hard every day, that are striving their best to create something really amazing and to change the world with storytelling and content. I'll forever be thankful for them. I'll forever be thankful for them joining the company, believing in my vision and believing in the vision of Madori and helping carry out that vision. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm gonna head in because my gear is gonna get wet, but I hope you like this video. I hope that you like that we do this annual review every year, and I hope to continue doing it. So see you next year, and happy birthday, Madori.